I'm here in Liberty Lands Park in the heart of Northern Liberties, and Northern Liberties is one of the most popular neighborhoods in the city, and there's really no wonder why. It has no shortage of anything that you would look for in a place to live. It has green space like the park I'm in now, which features a community garden, a playground, a dog park, and the neighborhood also features bars, restaurants, nightlife, new development, and also has a lot of quiet residential pockets, making it a perfect place to live in the city. So today I'm going to show you a little bit about the neighborhood, what's going on, some of the main strips, main areas, and some of the new developments that are coming up. Stay tuned. Just a couple of steps from Liberty Lands Park is Liberty Walk. So this is going to lead you right to 2nd Street and the Piazza, which is really the heart of the commercial strip in Northern Liberties. So this is a walking street. It has some pizzerias, restaurants, El Camino, the Mexican place is great on the corner. And the Piazza over there is one of the largest developments in the neighborhood, about 1,500 units, and they're in the process of adding many new buildings and amenities to that space. So we'll check it out. The reason the Piazza is called the Piazza is because they laid it out in this awesome way with all the buildings around this center landing. So this area actually used to be a completely public area that was utilized by the neighborhood, but since they've installed some amenities for the units that they're building around this area, like I said, there's 1,500 units plus in this development. So behind me, they installed a pool that is an amenity for the units here at the Piazza, but it's still a really cool space. And again, it's surrounded by restaurants and bars in the neighborhood. So a really nice area to just take a walk with your dog, hang out, have lunch, things like that. So we're on 2nd Street, right in front of the Piazza. So you'll start to see there's Urban Village here to my right. This is a nice bar, has a great draft list, good wood fire pizzas. And this is really where all of the nightlife, bars and restaurants start in the neighborhood, right on 2nd Street. To the north, you're gonna have an Acme supermarket, which is the main grocery store in the area, as well as a fine wine and good spirits. And then behind me, there's a Starbucks, there's an heirloom market that's for quicker shopping. So really, this is the pulse of Northern Liberties and where you're beginning to get into the commercial strip that's gonna stretch all the way down to 2nd and Spring Garden. A little bit further down 2nd Street on Poplar, this is where a lot of the new construction development and apartment units are really being built now. So this was always kind of a little bit of a dead zone on 2nd Street because these used to just be these large warehouses that really weren't in use anymore. But it's great to see all these units that are coming online right here. And the great part about it is all of the frontage on 2nd Street is commercial space. So we're hoping to have some really cool new restaurants, bars, maybe grocery stores coming to the area. And this part of 2nd Street is also very popular because it has some great attractions like Standard Tap, which is right across the street from me. Great bar, really, really well renowned in the area, as well as North Bowl, which is a bowling spot, but also doubles as a bar. They open up an outdoor patio. A lot of really cool things in this specific location of Northern Liberties. Making our way back towards the Piazza, we have another development here behind me. So this is gonna be 3 townhomes in a row, a more boutique development under $1 million, but this new construction is literally about 2 blocks away from the Piazza, 1 block away from One Shot Cafe, which is one of the most popular coffee shops in the area. It's an incredible location and it's really right in the heart of the neighborhood. Blocks like this are why people really love Northern Liberties because it's so rare to find the mix of quiet residential blocks, green space like you see behind me, and also the more busy commercial strip all in one neighborhood. So we're on Orkney Street right now. This is one of my favorite blocks in the neighborhood. It is partially developed with homes, but mostly it is just green space, and next to me is a park that's taken care of by the community. There's some basketball courts, there's some walking trails. It's really, really a cool block, and you only find things like this in this neighborhood. And just a couple blocks from Orkney Park that you just saw is Wendell Place. So this is the premier new construction development in the neighborhood. It has incredible features, 2-car garages, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, rooftop decks with city skyline views and views of the Ben Franklin Bridge. And there's even a dog park within the development, which is a really cool feature. So these homes start at $989, and that's a really great entry point in the city for homes that have 2-car garages, and you're just a few blocks from all of the awesome stuff that we saw earlier in the video as far as 2nd Street. So that does it for your tour of Northern Liberties. My name is Marco DiGabriele. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in Philadelphia, definitely feel free to reach out to me directly, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.